Tier list right now because boy's not hitting. So let's do it right now. We might as well get this out of the way because I want to do this before the new season starts. Okay, we're gonna start out with the small items. I have ads galore, by the way, because apparently tier list maker is making you pay for non-ads. I respect the grind, but let's start off. We're doing small items, medium items, and large items because I think it's very important that I categorize each because they're like items on their own. A large item isn't never going to have the same value as a small item because it fucking covers 3 slots. It's basic concept of the bazaar, right? I'm gonna do these in small, medium, large order. By the way, yeah, let's get this started. See if there's anything else I want to say. Bro, Dooley has so many medium items. I want to actually compare like how many large items Pig has, for example, for Dooley against like compared to Dooley, because that's gonna be like a good comparison on what shops are better or not. There's some small details like in regarding the encounters, but that's whatever. Let's just get this started. Okay, Mantis. By the way, guys, okay, this is very important. The way I'm going to do the tier list is I'm going to literally rate them on 10 wins. How the meta is played by now or how you climb, it's literally late game or bust. You can't play for 7 wins, and before you could, but everybody plays best board, right? Which is what you, not best board, best build. Sorry, best board was go to 7 wins and you try to like play off pivoting from what's going on. No, you basically have to force build whatever the build is on your character, right? It really depends. For Dooley is a little bit more specific because every single good Dooley build has the core, right? But if you don't draft ignition core, you have to go weapon core, for example, right? So that's like something very particular Dooley has. And a lot of the items are gonna be like codependent on that, right? So if I say like Mantis is a good item in general because it goes on every core, like even on weaponized core. Yes, the charges do go harder on ignition core, but ignition core is like busted, right? So I'm gonna put it at A because hasting is good. There we go. See if crop makes these better. Nah, whatever. I'm just gonna tell you the name of the items. Give me a small second. So you can have like a small assessment of the item, the name of the items. Yeah, because I don't when that guys say like, okay, do Walter Cooler, I want to make sure you guys have an accurate assessment on what I'm telling you what's bad or not. Okay, so Walter Cooler was like insanely good with friends were good, but the meta has shifted a lot where we have very particular good builds. The meta is so rampant on power creep, you can't actually like buy this, put random friends, sack it, or like play through it. Especially since Aiden is like a garbage item now. Like before, you could go like Aiden or Red Mantis and stack this up, no matter what build you're playing, regular core, friend core, ignition core. But now you can't do that. And bro, unless I have like silver Mantis and silver, unless I draft like specifically enchanted item red. The red Mantis or enchanted item in the green Mantis and have both of them at silver day 1 and I have like a really good Dualtron setup, I'm never buying this. And I don't want to put it at D tier because it's not like unplayable, so I'm gonna put it like at the bottom of the C tier. This is, hold on, I don't want to butcher this because I don't want to butcher my friends, man. I can't do Aiden like that. Okay, so we have Wallace. Wallace is really good at the beginning though, because it's a very slappable item. So I'm not gonna give it too much shit. So I'm gonna put it here. Virus. Virus was very good at the beginning of the meta, especially if you were playing Dino, Dooley. But the Dino items were way too broken that you could put this on the board and just eat your opponent's small items, right? While just simultaneously like destroying all the rest of their items. But this item lost a lot of shine. It's literally unplayable though. For what its niche is, or I understand what its niche is, but even getting at a diamond level is like, because the problem is that Dooley does not, crude tools is the best item for Dooley. You don't want to fucking virus your own crude tools. Maybe if Dooley had like, let's say a tech build where you literally had no small items, which I think that's what we were doing on plasma rifle. Yeah, exactly, on plasma rifle. But this is literally unplayable. Uzi's one of the best items in the game, bro. I think it's easily an S. It's easily an S. It's like way too. It goes like on every core, especially at the beginning. It carries you game with life, left-handed or right-handed. It's too good. Thrusters is S tier just because of the Exodia build for ignition core. Maybe it's like top A because it's only. Maybe top A because it only goes on that build. But, bro, it's like the pieces of Exodia are the pieces of Exodia, right? So you can't put like the right leg on A. So I'm gonna put them all on S because they are the pieces of Exodia, right? Soldering gun, it's really decent. Even if you're playing like a power drill build, ignition core build, heck, like it just stacks a core 3 times. So this item's always good. All the, remote. Is it remote control? It's not remote control. Come on, man. Why I can't find remote control? It's actually remote control, bro. What the hell? Apparently, I lost my remote control so many times in my childhood. I have like PTSD for trying to name this garbage item. It's not a garbage item. I'm gonna put it on top of B, even though no build uses this. But the build, shit. I don't want to butcher this. Let's fucking search it over here. This is very important because this is a very good Dooley build, by the way. So I have to do it justice. Oh God. I don't think the wiki has this page. And I downloaded these off of wiki. So the new dinos aren't even here. Oh, hold on. I got you guys. I got you guys. Because crew tools isn't here, and I actually don't put crew tools here. What is even the point of life? Shit, I'm gonna have to convert these. Fuck, because Dino Saddle is here, Dino Disguise is here, Crude Tools is here, Dinosaur is here, Flintstones is here, Primal Core is here, Rex Specs is here, Tanky Yankee is here, Temporary Navigator here, Trollasaur. There's just way too many items. And there's an item missing here, by the way. But I guess this item... Why is this item... why isn't this item here on the... Because this item... Shit, we're gonna have to search it in the collection, bro. This item is like actually really good. Bro, they have to find a way to organize this because look at this mess. But anyways, guys, let's just keep going because I don't want to stop the video. Let's search for that item. Let's see if these actually download so I could port them in. Let's see, it doesn't actually do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it does. It does take them. Yeah, there we go. We have crude tools there. Okay, let's put these on really quick because they're really important for the T list. Because there's no way I'm not gonna put these in the video as well. Because these are really good items. They're really crappy items that I put on D tier. But I have to do these items justice. Okay, we're good. These are the only small ones. Okay. Let's upload. Leave this for the end of the video. Okay. I'm just generally gonna put all the mantises on A tier because it's not bad. But the problem is they got nerfed from early game to late game, and that's kind of hard to do, bro. If you're trying to like actually min max these, especially since they got nerfed twice. You told me there were on release bugs. I would have put them on A tier, no problems, like no questions asked. But I guess if we're gonna put them in order, I think the better one in general is the red one. Then it's between the poison and the slow one, because they might go like in tandem with other builds. This item is absolute garbage. There's just way better things to charge your items, even though they like fix it so it charges for half the cooldown of the item. It's still Garbargio. I find buying this item a lot because of how much you have tool synergy with it. So I'm not gonna give this item too much hate, by the way. Even though it's a shit item, you actually just buy it for proccing dinosaur. So I'm gonna put it on top of C. Plasma grenade, easily S. There's no way. This item tells your opponent, hold the fuck up. It's rich. So we're good. Plasma fire ray is is literally the best ray, by the way. It's not even close, but the rays are shit. Coolant is actually a really good item late game, and you actually have to sometimes spam it. The problem is its playability is dependent on how good your board is that you can slap a small item and it doesn't like ruin your strategy. So this is, I'm gonna put this on top of A actually, because it's like a self-dependent item. It doesn't like depend on anything. Nitro is a really good item. We're gonna put it on A. Charging is good. Cool LEDs. I think you can put it on everything, so I'm not gonna give it too much shit. It's like lower B tier. Metrodome is really good. It's lost a little bit of its shine too because of Power Drill not being as consistent. It was like top of B. Actually, no, that's not true. Doing like forcing procs on Uzi with Metronome is actually like goated. Let's put it on bottom of A. This is just garbage, bro. It's like an excuse for fucking econ item. Oh, this is good, and I'm literally gonna apply it on S because if we're also basing this tier list on how often you buy an item, bro, you always just buy this just because of the fact that you might get crypto. And the way this item works, is you buy the light bulb, you get your free item, but if you get another light bulb, it fuses into gold, and you get like the gold version of the light bulb, right? So this item is like extremely good. You always buy it, unless you're like really bad on econ, for example, and it's not even that, because it always just gives you it always gives you the surplus. Like you always have it, you always buy it. The only reason you don't buy it is you don't have the gold. You're poor, by the way, poor. Like what color is your Dooley Gotti? So we have what is this lens? This item is actually crazy good right now, because you have solar farm and you have pylon. So this could easily be and this procs with metronome too. But the thing is, it's locked on gold tier. That's literally the only problem. So I'm gonna put it on top of B, because this item is almost actually a substitute for crude tools, because it's a sec item, by the way. So you can't use it with crude tools. So it's a really good crude tools substitute. Plasma rifle is good with weapons core, so I can't give it too much shit either. I'm gonna put it on bottom of B list. It's one of the best weapon slappable items. It has a low cooldown. This item I'm not gonna say it's unplayable, but it's like on top of the unplayable, bro. Usually this item was good, but the problem is it's knives items that already have like insanely low cooldown, but this has a like a high cooldown because it got bonked last patch. So we're not doing that. I'm not. Some items you don't even know the name of because they're so bad. It's a Hamlet, bro. I remember this item was insanely bad, but it's really good. Yeah, it needs quite a lot of setup, but it's like a power drill. But it's insane to me, like power drill, ice hammer, like Hamlet and ice hammer have way more proc interactions than power drill, bro. Yeah, that's crazy to me. But yeah, Mantis, I said all the bugs are literally the same tier, so it doesn't matter. This item's not garbage, but it's like barely unplayable. It's like, why would you put this instead of crude tools, right? This item's not bad. It's like really good at the beginning. It works with shield skills. Like if you manage to get an early one, shielding for 50 5 times on a run on a battle is actually quite decent. Aiden, I can't give him too much shit either. Even though, dude, Aiden, best boy, come on. You thought, by the way. Tape. Dude, I've tried so many times to do like Harmondale builds and they don't work, bro. Like they should put these both items adjacent. They're just, I think the person who, or the people who are in charge of balancing the items are just really scared of force field. So that's why they fixed this. I think that like they're scared of force field builds. Because they took this item away and it really literally was because of force field. I do not know why. But I guess this is not the worst item either, so I'm just gonna put it here. It's not the worst item either. Again, I'm just gonna put friends. This is fucking S tier. The problem is it's made on gold, but it's broken on diamond. So yeah. Freeze ray. The thing is, the combination of rays. If you manage to get combination of rays along with freeze ray is actually good. Cause they fixed this item. It actually freezes 2 items, so it's not that bad. With Frozen Hammer is actually quite good. The only econ item Dooley has, which is actually really good. So, let's put it on S. This item is kind of decent at the beginning, so it does. I'm not gonna give it too much shit either. This is not bad as a slappable item of ignition for you, so I could give it too much shit. This is a relic, which is very particular when you're doing crude tool builds. So I'm gonna put it on bottom of B tier, just because how it works with crude tools. Like crude tools, like the best item. Actually, sorry, Aiden. Come on, you guys are gonna work together. Don't get jealous, Aiden. It's fine. You'll live. It's not bad. If you're like actually just hitting friends, for example, this item's not bad. I'm gonna put it on the bottom of the B tier because of how decent it is with robotics facility. So there we go. Garbage item, excuse for an item. Even at a diamond tier is mid. Bro, have the mighty have fallen. I do not know why they have such problems with such random items like this one. I have literally no idea why. Maybe because this procs power drill. I have no idea. It's not D tier. I'm just gonna slap it around here. It doesn't matter. I guess they thought, well, you're not hitting force field, so we have this item available. Not happening, bro. Battery is really good. The problem is, I think they got so tired of battery builds. They nerfed every single other item except battery, and they should have done it the other way around. They should have nerfed battery, and they should have left items like plasma rifle intact, not plasma rifle. One sec. So always mix up the both. Yeah, they should have left items like railgun intact, right? They kept nerfing railgun damage, nerfing it from multi proc to single proc instead of just nerfing battery. Battery was always the culprit, bro. They should have just locked this at a silver tier, or they should have locked just the rarity of this, so you wouldn't have like a good early game using this item. Or maybe, yeah, exactly. Just should have nerfed it to silver and then have done 1, 2, 3 charging. Cause I'm when this item is good, it's really broken. Chris Army Knife is much better, but the problem is Crude Tools stops it from being insanely good. But I guess we're putting it at the bottom of the B tier. It does proc Dinosaur. Ugh. Since you don't never put it on a board, bro, that's the only problem. So we're putting all the rays here, I guess. Maybe not this one. Maybe the problem with it feels so bad putting these on a C tier though, because you actually just put them. That you do have some quite of synergy here. I guess this one's the worst. So at least this works with weapon core, right? Let's just put this here. Bro, have the mighty have falling again, bro. Yeah. This was such a good item, by the way. Bro, let's put it here. This item is insanely good. Even when it's random, it's still good. Because if you have like dedicated items like plasma, let's say you have plasma grenade, even this, even Uzi, like there's so many, the small items that are broken are really broken. So it doesn't matter which one you hit, it's like really good. 1 second, I'm getting a bad signal. Crude Flintstones is really good, bro. This item burns for a shit ton of silver level. Sometimes this item just solo carries you the early game. You just need like 2 chocolate runs, enough for these to proc twice, and your opponent's like burning. So I'm gonna put it at the bottom of A tier though. Yeah, it's that good. And Dinosaur's broken because it works with Crude Tools. Dude, come on, man. So yeah, that's it for the small items. Let's do for medium items now. I think this is a little bit more. These are gonna be a little bit more linear. You're gonna see how many, bro. It's either S or D. Watch this shit. Good. We're gonna speed run through this, by the way. Good, bad, good. This is actually decent early game, so I'm not gonna give it too much shit. Let's put it on B. This is really good when it's good with Frost Hammer. So let's put it here. Yeah. The reason why this is good is because it's a stand-alone haste item, because your opponent's always gonna burn you, by the way. Unless your opponent is not playing meta, especially Mac. I mean, you can go poison Mac, it might hit you, but sometimes they have so many of like a lot of the relics just burn naturally, so you're always getting your items hasted. So like one item haste all your items. Like you literally have 0 effort. This item's really good. Like as a standalone item, garbage. I mean, it's not that garbage. Let's just put it here. Garbage. Let's put it here. This is really good. This is kind of mid. Let's put it here. Let's put it mid. Let's put it here because when it's good, it's Exodia. It feels like you're playing Pig. This is one of the best ones right now. This item was really bad at the beginning, but now it's good. Because it's one of the best items on Dino, and it's decent on Weapon. Bro, by the way, I don't know how people don't see this item as good, because this is like a poor man's Crude Tools. Let's put it here. Garbage. It's not that garbage. Mid. Let's put it here, because sometimes it does have broken interactions. This is really good with Dino, but it's still mid. Really good. This is really good. If you hit like 2 of them, like in a row, you have like a makeup board. They fixed this item, it's still garbage. The friends are just, dude, the front builds are just, maybe this one's better now. So let's put it here, because that one's better now. Especially this one too. If you're actually trying to force a friend, let's say for whatever the fuck reason, I say I'm gonna force friend, then these 2 are good. So let's leave those here. Some cases where I feel like if you're going against Pig, this is one of the most broken items. Let's put this on top of C. This item's really good, but you need bullets, or you need ammo for it. But they locked it on gold, so let's just put it on C tier. This item is sick, broken. The fact that these 2 items are Exodia, guys, if you guys play Dooley, you guys understand that you don't have good standalone items. You literally have pieces of Exodia, you assemble them and win. That's literally how it works. Baby sword is really good. This is like shit item. This is really decent, by the way, especially at the beginning. So I can't give this item shit. Like silver chem snail is like insanely good. Garbage. This is kind of decent. Top of here. Thing is, you have more you have better weaponized builds, but I guess this one's decent, right? This is good if you have a complete build. Just to put it on top of C. This item's really good. Because there's some builds that are like, you have 2 slots and you already have the pieces of Exodia, so you might as well prevent freeze. So, but it's not like A tier. They tried fixing this item so many times, and it's like shit. Crit core is shit because railgun is shit. Animal core is shit because it's shit. This should just revert fucking animal core again, by the way. Why is the item that's not a core better than the item that's a core? Bro, revert that shit. I know they're scared of monitor lizard, but I want to play monitor lizard. Please. Come on. Okay, there we go. Why am I hit? Hold on, I got you guys. There's no way this is a tier. Oh, I some that I'm missing all of these. Hold on. I knew I was missing some. Give me 1 second, because I'm missing some of here too. I'm missing this one. I'm missing this one. So that one. We got that, we got that, we got that. Control source, that's the last item, yeah. Okay, so let's upload these. Okay, so we have Z Blade. These both are here. Problem is, I don't think they do enough. This one does a lot. This one does a lot. I'm not gonna lie. This one does a lot. But this one's kind of garbage. Actually, let's put this one here because this one's actually better. The thing is, its requirement for you to have a large item is kind of its own detriment. Alright, so let's put it here. This item you always buy, so I'm gonna put it on A. You really got, unless you don't have money, this item you always buy, because they're econ items, by the way. Core is like the one you want to draft when you don't get ignition core or weapon core, so let's put it here, or dino core, by the way. Actually, let's just do this. Let's put dino core and let's put weaponized core are the best cores. Right, so these 3 are the best cores, followed by this field force fucking shield core is mid. This is decent at the beginning if you get a shield skill. Let's put it on top of C. This goes in with force field, so let's put it here. It wouldn't do it justice if I don't put the 2 items that work together. This is kind of a little bit better with the new fixes, but it's still garbage. This is okay day 1, and maybe on weaponized core. So let's put it here. This is a really good item, especially with slow builds. So let's put it on top of B. It's not necessarily an A because it only works with 1 build in general. Thermal lens is bottom of B because solar farm and metronome is an actual build. Core upgrade, bro. And I set this. This is like, how do I say? I'm basically vindicated in the sense of when I first started on Bazaar, I literally said, "Is Dooley's niche? If Dooley's niche is the core, and throughout the expansions, the core is gonna keep being the centerpiece of Dooley, then this item is absolutely gonna be broken because this just upgrades the main point of your build, right?" And they kept nerfing or adjusting the core for the further you upgrade it, the better it is. So this item is just like crack, bro. So I'm just gonna put it here. You buying this, you drafting this is the difference between you winning or losing a game. This kind of at a mid. way midder. Let's put it there. Dinosaur is the pieces of Exodia, so we're gonna put him here. It's like the pieces of Exodia. Fucking repeated item and temporal, whatever the fuck. Yeah. So yeah, these are the medium items. I put this one on top of these other two because relics are broken, bro. There's like very good Mac relics that just work really well on weaponized core and in Dooley. So like you getting, and most of them are locked in medium, by the way. So these most of this always gives you a small item, and this majority of the time gives you a small item, but this on average gives you a medium item. So it's like an actual good econ item. So it's like 4 gold. So yeah, this is the medium items. This is gonna be a little straightforward. There's an item missing here. Hold on, I want to search it for you guys because I want to fucking put it in the tier list. Give me 1 second. Do this live, guys. Shit, because it was one of the most. It was the most recent items, man. This item is extremely recent. Shit, and it's the item that I'm not gonna put it because it's gonna be really hard for me to find. It's the large item that destroys an item on the left of your board at the beginning. Shit. Hold on. Let me see if it's expansion 2. No. Yeah, it's not here, man. Fuck. Well, let me download these last 2 large items, which are Tinky Inky and Rex Specs. Okay, so that's good. Okay, we're gonna put Dualtron at A. Nah, sorry, we're gonna put it at B. Even though it works really well with the bugs, you have to like almost hit too hard, bro. Basically, pray to hit, but when you hit, it's actually a really decent build. Like, it works way together. The only problem is it doesn't have any squiggle space. You just have to like. It's not like robotics facility where you can hit so many iterations of friends that actually get you a good board. Like, this is way better. Even if it's locked to diamond, I would much rather have this be at the power of level of this, but buy it at a diamond. But at least this wins, right? But you got this as gold, but sometimes it's like mid. There's too much power creep. Plus, it's just shield. I mean, just shield sounds like a kind of fucked up. They nerfed all the bugs, right? You don't actually proc this fast enough. Railgun, I'm gonna literally to the heaps of the garbage, bro. Not even a good crit core build is gonna save you. Maybe day 1, maybe not even day 1, not even day 2. Sometimes it works. It's just it's bottom of the barrel. Pylon is really good because of if we're going in comparison to just the large items, I'm gonna put ones that you might see that are mid, but when you're playing like the best builds, these are really good. So I'm gonna put this one actually the same space as this, because this is kind of decent with weaponized core, by the way. Solar farm is in par with pylon. This goes in well with shield dually, so it's the item I'm gonna go with. This is C tier because the only problem with this build is that you need battery 100%. There's no way you can play this without battery. This is kind of mid. Mumfosaur is really good because it goes with Dino. This is bad. It does have an Exodia amounts as number, but it's just bad. Force field goes here. Weaponized core goes here. Or combat core goes here. This is Exodia. His head. No pun intended, because it's literally a head. Yeah. This item is really broken. Not even for crude tools. I'm telling you, if crude tools wasn't in the game, you would still find your one item on the board where you just want to spam 3 times. That's how good it is. Rex Packs just lost its shine. I don't think it's A tier anymore. It's B tier. You'd rather just put Mama Sword and destroy the item right away. And Tanky Yankee's just A tier because one of the glue and butters of Dino build. So yeah, guys, that is the whole entire tier list. As you can see, we have the head, both legs, and wait, which one is it? The arm and feet of Exodia. Remember, crude tools, thrusters, saddle, ignition core, and the head, Exodia. Dude, I promise you, very few builds lose against that because the way it works. Because the way burn damage is good, but the way burn works is that when you have a 2,000 stacks of burn, no heal is saving you. Maybe you have like iterations of damage, shield saves you, but 2,000 burn, there's no way, bro. You just implode. So yeah, guys, that's the tier list. Hope you guys like it. There's a large item here missing, by the way. I just can't find. But I would put it on A. It's a really good item. When you get that item to core with remote control, it's like chef kiss. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the stream here. He almost got a 10 win, but it's fine. Whatever. It's open just for chest for you guys, so I guess we'll leave at a loss. Oh, they bumped the days for the season 4. They put it on 13 days more. It was 7 days, literally like 2 days ago. I think they're like pushing it back. It's fine. I'd rather them have like a good concurrent balanced set than they're just pushing like a garbage set. So let them take their time. Plus this guy, I don't think everybody's like tired of the meta anyways. So it's whatever. Bro, come on, let us hit on stream. Let's fucking get it. I mean, I already have that, but it does count as hitting. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time. We'll be back with more Bazaar in the week.